Alright, so what's up guys? So we are out here on another run. Out here running and doing this craziness for all of you all to enjoy, and we're busy setting the watch and getting ready to go. Right, because that's what we're doing out here. We're doing our little running and juggling masterpiece for all y'all, right? Like in artwork, we're gonna make it into a beautiful masterpiece for you to observe, watch, and listen. So for that, we are gonna go into today's video topic. That is, as we just accidentally paused our music, it's 3 ways you can become more attractive, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to increase what's known as your SMV, or your sexual market value, right? Basically, it's like you're standing in the market, right? Because I don't know about you, but whatever you define as the scale, right, between 1 and 10, depending on what you do with your life, is how you're gonna stack up, right? Because there's things that you can control and things that you cannot. And if you just gotta worry about what you can control, because you know, why are you gonna worry about those that you cannot? So without further ado, we are gonna give you 3 ways you can become more attractive. And without further ado, we will go into way number 1, and that is to make more money, more moolah, more dinero. Because that is what you want to do. You want to increase your net worth, because within that net worth will come power, will come opportunities, right? More free time. Because you'd imagine though that you might have to work more hours to get that money, but once you have it, you'll be free to pay whatever bills that you're going to pay, right? It's not going to be such a burden as it was before, right? You won't be running late on your bills and so forth. You'll be able to freely pay off whatever phone bill, cable bill, whatever you got to pay, and have some money saved over for hopefully a vacation or a fancy trip and so forth. And then from that, you will be able, you know, to raise your value, right? Because you want to become high value, and high value people, an easy way to become that, or what you'd imagine when you think high value, you think high income, right? High earner, high salary, lots of money to their name. And you know, who's to blame you for actively pursuing that, for actively going after the money and working for it, putting all your blood, sweat, and tears towards achieving that higher pay figure. And from that, you will have the confidence of, you know, someone who's earning that level, right? A high earner, by simply having that amount of money, right? It'll put you ahead of them, right? You'll be able to buy houses in nicer neighborhoods. You'll be able to send your kids off to nicer schools, right? You'll be able to go and work out in the fanciest of gyms, if you're like me and love to go to the gym, right? So within that money comes choice, right? You get the ability to essentially do more as you please with your life, right? Within that comes enhanced freedoms, right? You're able to pick and choose more with your time, right? Given the same, you know, money, dollar amounts. Because for you, having the ability to afford afford the time to take weeks off right? Because you simply have the expenses, you have the money. Versus if you didn't, if you were earning less and still had to pay those same, bills and payments, you'll be, less attractive, right? You'll be more stressed out over that money. So from that, take that advice, right? Try to make more money and you will become more attractive. And that brings us into tip number 2, and that is to enhance your physical fitness. And that's not to say that you got to go out and be Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler, right? Going after bodybuilding title after bodybuilding title. No, right? You just got to reach a certain level of fitness that you're comfortable with, right? Or to be simply working towards it. Right? You don't necessarily have to get there and stay there, right? Because I don't know about you, but I'm like that. I have a certain level of fitness that I'm striving after, right? Whether maybe 5%, 6% body fat, right? Nice, huge biceps, and so forth. But I know that I'm simply working towards it. If I get it, good. I'll keep going. If I don't, all right, let's keep working towards it. Because from that, opportunity of getting better will come the growth, right? Of becoming attractive, right? Because essentially what it boils down to is not necessarily that you are in that condition, right? Because there's a certain point that yes, anyone can look at you and tell that you're fit, right? You work out, but in and of itself, if you are working towards improving your body, that will make you more attractive in and of itself, right? The whole idea of working on yourself, improving yourself, right? Especially when it comes down to the body, right? Working out your body and pushing it is going to make you more desirable. More people are gonna want to be around that, right? Because that screams winner, right? What winner, that goes about war in essence, because you can almost compare it to simply, right? We're going off to battle, we're hunting, right? We're going out in the world, and the most fittest ones to survive are the ones that have the most physical capabilities. And those are probably the individuals that work out, right? That are working on getting into the best shape of their life, because they, like this, can run away from predators or chase them, run towards them, right? Because they have that certain level of fitness, right? Because from that comes opportunities, right? To protect their family, themselves, right? Their loved ones, and essentially enhance their ability to survive. And that guy's gonna kill us. Come on, man. And from that, essentially you become more desirable and more attractive, and you will improve. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. And that brings us into point number 3, and that is to enhance your knowledge base, right? Learn and grow, right? And improve your knowledge, right? Your education, your skill set, right? Because from that, you will be able to do things that you never thought were possible, right? You'll gain the knowledge or the know-how to essentially make the right moves at the right time, right? Because that's what it boils down to, right? Essentially, what you're doing is, getting the mental workaround, right? Understanding the puzzle, right? Getting the instructions to solve it, because that's what life's all about, right? Every goal, every task, right? Every workplace environment that you want to figure out is a puzzle, And how are you gonna solve it without instructions, right? It'll be so much harder for you. It's gonna be an arduous task, right? One that you're figuring out on the way. And that's gonna be so much harder than if you simply just sought out directions, sought out advice from people that are going to help you and show you the way. Because from that, you won't have to worry so much about discovering new things because you will already know them, right? They'll be ingrained in your mind. And from that, you become more attractive, right? Who says that smart people aren't attractive? Right? There are certain smart people that people may not find as attractive, but smartness in and of itself is seen as desirable. And you know, from that, you will enhance your ability to become more attractive. And from that, what I gotta yell is there's so much noise, but those are the 3 ways you can become more attractive, and we're gonna get killed